Hey guys, doing another reading the Bible, but this time I'm not showing the Bible. I don't have my stand for the camera, so I can't show the Bible. But I will be reading it, so make sure. And also, it has been a long time since I have read the Bible. So sorry for just completely blacking it out. Make sure to get your Bible, say through prayers and stuff before we start this. Remember when you're ready. So, I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, let's begin. Okay, let's get back into it. So, let's do this. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven. Only those who do what my Father in heaven will enter. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, didn't we prophesy in your name? Didn't we drive out demons in your name? Didn't we do many miracles in your name? Then I will tell them clearly, I never knew you. Get away from me, you who do evil. The wise and foolish builders. Yes, when Jesus comes, it will be too late to read the Bible, get baptized, get saved, and prayer. It will be too late. You will go to hell, where everyone burns and rottens. All your fears will come to life. So then everyone who hears my words and puts them into practice is like a wise man. Like I'm doing. Spread the word. Do videos like me. Make sure you get your parents' permission. Do videos. Spread the word of Jesus. Do whatever you can to get everyone to do it, but you cannot get them into heaven. You get yourself into heaven, but you can't get them. They have to get their self into heaven. Okay? You cannot. It's not like when Jesus comes, you can grab their hand and bring them up. No. So that's why I'm telling y'all. You need to read the Bible, do prayers, ask Jesus to live in your heart. Okay, now back. Wise man. He builds his house on the rises. The winds blow and beat against that house, but it does not fall. It is built on the rock, but everyone who hears my words and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man. He builds his house on sand. The rain comes down, the water rises, the winds blow and beat against that house, and it falls with a loud crash. Boom! Just had to do it. Jesus finished saying all these things. The crowds were amazed at his teaching. That's because he taught like one who had authority, which he did. He did not speak like their teachers of the law. Jesus heals a man who had a skin disease. I think later in this, he'll heal a man that was blind. Jesus came down from the mountainside. Large crowds followed him. A man who had a skin disease came and got down on his knees in front to make me clean. Came and got down on his knees in front of Jesus. He said, "Lord, if you are willing to make me clean, you can do it." Jesus reached out his hand and touched the man. "I'm willing to do it," he said. "Be clean." Right away, the man was healed of his skin disease. Then Jesus said to him, "Don't tell anyone. Go and show yourself to the priest and offer the gift Moses commanded. It will be a witness to everyone." A Roman commander has faith. Ooh, this one sounds good. When Jesus entered Capernaum, I have no idea how to spell these. Well, say these. My mouth is just not good today. A Roman commander came to him. He asked Jesus for help. "Lord," he said, "my servant lies at home and can't move. He is suffering terribly. Sorry, guys, I can't speak today." Jesus said, "Shall I come and heal him?" The commander replied, "Lord, I am not good enough to have you come into my house, but just say the word and my servant will be healed. I myself am a man under authority, and I have soldiers who obey my orders. I tell this one, 'Go,' and who goes, I tell that one, 'Come,' and he comes. I say to my slave, 'Do this,' and he does it." When Jesus heard this, he was amazed. He said to those following him, "What I'm about to tell you is true. In Israel, I have not found anyone whose faith is so strong. I say to you that many will come from the east and the west. They will take their places at the feast in the kingdom of heaven. They will sit with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But those who think they belong in the kingdom will be thrown outside into the darkness. There they will sleep. They will weep and grind their teeth." Then Jesus said to the Roman commander, "Go, it will be done just as you believed it would." And his servant was healed at the moment. Jesus heals many people. When Jesus came into Peter's house, he saw Peter's mother-in-law. She was lying in bed. She had a fever. Jesus touched her hand, and the fever left her. She got up and began to serve him. I can't talk today, my gosh. When evening came, many people controlled by demons were brought to Jesus. He drove out the spirits with a word. He healed all who were sick. This happened so that what Isaiah the prophet had said would come true. He had said, "He suffered the things we should have suffered. He took on himself the sickness that should have been ours." The cost of following Jesus. Jesus saw the crowd around him, so he gave his disciples orders. to go to the other side of the sea and Galilee. I can't talk today. Galilee. Then a teacher of the law came to him. He said, "Teacher, I will follow you no matter where you go." Jesus replied, "Foxes have dens, birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." Another follower said to him, "Lord, first let me go and bury my father." But Jesus told him, "Follow me. Let the dead bury I can't speak. Let the dead bury their own dead." Jesus calms the storm. Jesus got into a boat. His disciples followed him. Suddenly, a terrible storm came up on the lake. The waves crashed over the boat, but Jesus was sleeping. The disciples went and woke him up. They said, "Lord, save us, we're going to drown." He replied, "Your faith is so small. Why are you so afraid?" Then Jesus got up and ordered the winds and the waves to stop. It became completely calm. The disciples were amazed. They asked, "What kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him." Jesus heals 2 men controlled by demons. Jesus arrived at the other side of the lake in the area of the Gadarenes. 2 men controlled by demons met him. They came from the tombs. The men were so wild that no one could pass that way. "Son of God, what do you want with us?" they shouted. "Have you come here to punish us before the time for us to be judged?" Not very far away, a large herd of pigs was feeding. The demons begged Jesus, "If you drive us out, send us into the herd of pigs." Jesus said to them, "Go." So the demons came out of the men and went into the pigs. The whole herd rushed down the steep bank. They ran into the lake and drowned in the water. Those who were tending the pigs ran off. They went into the town and reported all this. They told the people what had happened to the men who had been controlled by demons. Then the whole town went to meet Jesus. When they saw him, they begged him to leave their area. Sounds weird. I would ask him to forgive me of my sins and take me with him. Jesus forgives and heals a man who could not walk. Jesus stepped into a boat. He went over to the other side of the lake and came to his own town. Well, that's what we are going to stop it on today. So, yep, that's where we're going to stop it for today. Let me get some music. Okay, guys, got some. Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is. Oh crap, looks like we run out of time. Bye.